7 mortgages, 1 more property, and 30 minutes till closing with a $10,000 earnest money deposit on the line. This was the hardest real estate deal I had ever done, and why I'm so glad I stuck with it. It was late 2021 when I bought a fourplex, not just any fourplex. This one was part of a strategic house hack with a 5% down payment, owner-occupied loan for 30 years at a fixed interest rate of 3.5%. This is practically unheard of. But of course there was one problem. The bank didn't actually believe I was going to move into a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom unit for myself and 3 children when I already had 7 other mortgages on my credit. We pushed and fought to the very final hour, literally. I was staring down the loss of a $10,000 earnest money, which as a single mom of 3 children, it felt like a lot of money to lose. With only 30 minutes until closing of the title company on the very last day of the contract, when the seller said they were unwilling to extend the contract, we finally got approval and loan documents. We had made it, barely. But then came the next disaster of the driveway. It was dangerously sloped, icy in the winter, and nearly unusable all winter. So I invested $80,000 to install a concrete pedestal lot that would double the parking from 2 parking spots per unit to 4. Then I planned a $220,000 renovation to convert the carports into 2 additional bedrooms, which would nearly double the rents on the units. It was working. I was so excited until the city shut us down. Mid-concrete pour. Why? Because the concrete company had apparently ignored road closure rules and had already been warned by the city. I was already $60,000 into this parking structure, and now I had no parking at all for each unit. The dreaded snowstorms were just weeks away. This is how I learned that a fourplex can go from powerful to worthless overnight. Unless you know how to lead through chaos. So I got on the phone. I didn't freak out. I empathized. I listened to the city. I made it clear that I wanted to build the neighborhood, not break the rules. I promised accountability and hired oversight for the concrete team, and we got the green light to finish it. 2 weeks later, the driveway was done. Only 1 week after that, the snow started. 4 months later, we finished the remodel of the units of the property. The purchase price of the whole house had been $1.2 million. I'd put $300,000 of remodel into it, and today it's worth $2.4 million. The mortgage on all 4 units is only $4,900 a month. It rents for a little over $10,000 a month, which means about $5,000 a month in excess cash flow for our family. Real estate is not for the faint of heart, but if you stay level-headed, solve problems with respect, and lead with vision, you win. To succeed in this business, become a professional problem solver, because the biggest headaches often lead to your biggest paychecks.